We get into this discussion non-stop. You stated that the state was complicit. In fact, what you posted on social media was that this is a very sad state of affairs and a major law for the state, who are clearly complicit in these actions. Aside from the meeting that you have said happened at Tigoni police station, and the fact that you're saying you cannot report this to the police because they were complicit, what evidence can you show Kenyans, the people of Kenya, to decide?
The officer commanding police station was present in the meeting in uniform. As soon as I arrived, he changed into civilian clothes, was present during the fracas, and did nothing. You know? And again, I've told you, at the exit of the venue, one of the cars, green in color, by the criminals had blocked the road so that we could not exit, so that we were in a death trap, so that they just continued attacking us. And in the process, officers of DCI in the notorious Subaru cars that are unmarked without number plates, abducted, in clear view of everybody, Honorable Peter Mwathi and the MCA for Bibilioni. Peter Mwathi was taken round in circles for 8 hours before he was dumped on Bypass Road. The MCA for Bibilioni, who had spoken very strongly, was taken round and abandoned in Kenale Forest, where he has been picked and is now in hospital in a coma. So clearly, the police were part of this exercise. And I want to caution the state. I've been around for a while. I was in the Moi government. I was in the Kibaki government. I was in the Uhuru government. I was in Ruto government. I'm here and today. The use of criminal gangs to manage politics is a very dangerous thing. These criminals, after you use them as government, they don't go back home. They just continue committing crimes. From the pictures that are coming from Limuru, people are now calling us because they identify them. These fellows belong to a criminal gang that caused atrocities in the Mount Kenya region and Nairobi in the 90s and 2004, 5, 6. And what has happened now, once the state gives cover to these criminals to engage in crime, purporting to manage politics for the state, they'll go back to their crimes. And they have already started going to matatu stages to collect protection fee, going to dowry payment, demanding a 10%, going to hardwares, demanding money. Once a government uses criminal gangs to cause mayhem like they did in Limuru, beating innocent people in a funeral. And that young man called Erastus is a hustler. The parents are poor people. They came there and caused mayhem. Today, none of them has been arrested. So they get very embodied. And what happens to the public? If they can attack the second deputy president of the Republic of Kenya in full glare of the media during daylight, with machetes, with weapons, and nothing is done to them. So far, none has been arrested, despite the fact that these are people who are known even with the criminal records. Then they set upon citizens and start extorting money. And the citizens will panic because they will ask, if they can attack the second deputy president of the Republic of Kenya with police supervision, who am I? I want to say, number two, from where I sit, we have discussed with many people, and we are clear in our mind. Some peace caravans had been organized within the Mount Kenya region with musicians to go around to try to entice the people to give favor to the president and his deputy, who are not doing very well in the region for now. And when people asked, why are you sending peace caravans? There is peace in the Mount Kenya region. Send these peace caravans to Baringo, send them to West Pokot, send them to Baragoi. There is an attempt to create chaos in the region through this disruption of meetings. Because you see what will happen, Karanja. I was supposed to go to Nakuru for a funeral on Saturday. and I was supposed to go for a church service in Molo PCA. When my supporters in Nakuru learned of what happened, they started organizing themselves to protect me and to deal with whoever